Question 1. This green arrow on a lane use control signal means A. You may use this lane. B. No traffic is allowed in this lane. C. You have the right of way. D. You must merge into this lane. The correct answer. A. You may use this lane. A steady downward green arrow over a traffic lane is a traffic signal indicating that you may use the specific lane indicated by the arrow. This signal typically appears when there is a reversible lane, such as one that changes direction during different times of the day, or during construction zones where certain lanes may be closed or open to traffic. Question 2. A seatbelt should be adjusted so that it A. Is loose. B. Is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. C. Is hidden beneath the seat. D. Keeps the seatbelt buzzer or light from operating. The correct answer. B. Is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. Lap belts should fit snugly across your hip bones and the lower abdomen, while shoulder belts should sit comfortably with enough space to insert your fist between the belt and your chest. This positioning helps maximize seatbelt safety in a vehicle. Question 3. To change lanes you should A. Check your mirrors and signal, then change lanes. B. Signal, check your mirrors, check your blind spot in the direction you plan to move, then change lanes. C. Signal, check your mirrors, and change lanes. D. Signal and change lanes. The correct answer. B. Signal, check your mirrors, check your blind spot in the direction you plan to move, then change lanes. To change lanes safely, activate your turn signal in the desired direction, check your rear view and side mirrors, and glance over your shoulder to inspect your blind spot. Also, ensure that no other vehicles are attempting to enter the same lane. Only change lanes when you are confident it's safe. Question 4. When driving in bad weather, drivers should A. Increase their speed to reach their final destination more quickly. B. Decrease their following distance. C. Increase their following distance. D. None of the above. The correct answer. C. Increase their following distance. When driving on wet roads, it's important to increase your following distance. This means keeping a greater space between your vehicle and the one in front of you. Doing so allows more time to react to sudden stops or slippery conditions, enhancing safety. Question 5. If you miss your exit on an interstate expressway, A. Stop and make a U-turn. B. Get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. C. Roll down your window and ask the driver next to you for help. D. Back up on the highway. The correct answer. B. Get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. If you miss your turn or exit while driving on a highway, do not attempt to back up or turn around on the highway itself. Instead, continue to the next exit and safely turn around there. Trying to reverse or turn around on the highway can be extremely dangerous and is typically illegal. Question 6. Motorcycles are entitled to A. The bicycle lane. B. The same full lane width as other motor vehicles. C. Half the width of a lane. D. The width of the sidewalk. The correct answer. B. The same full lane width as other motor vehicles. Motorcycles have the right to use a full lane, just like any other vehicle. Lane usage is crucial for motorcyclists, and they are entitled to the same lane width as all other vehicles. Question 7. A steady yellow light at an intersection means A. Go. B. Yield to other cars. C. Slow down and prepare to stop. D. Stop. The correct answer. C. slow down and prepare to stop. A steady yellow light warns that a steady red light will come next. If you're approaching an intersection and see a yellow light, slow down and be ready to stop. If you're already in the intersection or can't stop safely, proceed through it with caution. Question 8. Distracted driving may be caused by A. Eating, drinking, or smoking. B. Talking or texting on a cellular phone. C. Changing a radio station or CD. D. All of the above. The correct answer. D. All of the above. Drivers make about 200 decisions per mile, emphasizing the need for full attention while driving. Any additional tasks can be dangerous distractions. Question 9. Which of the following influences the effects of alcohol? A. The amount of food in the stomach. B. The body weight of an individual. C. How much time passes between drinks. D. All three choices. The correct answer. D. All three choices. Your blood alcohol content, BAC, is influenced by the amount of alcohol consumed, the time between drinks, and your body weight. Eating while drinking can slow alcohol absorption but won't prevent intoxication or impairment if you consume excessive amounts of alcohol. Question 10. This sign means A. No U-turn. B. Two-way left turn. C. Minimum speed limit. D. No parking. The correct answer. A. No U-turn. Regulation signs are a type of traffic sign that enforces specific rules and restrictions on drivers. When you encounter these signs, they dictate the speed and manner in which you should navigate the road. In the context of your statement, it indicates that U-turns are forbidden in the vicinity of this regulation sign. Drivers are obligated to follow this rule by refraining from making U-turns wherever they see this sign. Question 11. You are driving along a street and hear a siren. You cannot immediately see the emergency vehicle. You should A. Keep driving until you see the vehicle. B. Pull to the curb and look to see if it is on your street. C. Slow down. Don't stop until you see it. D. Speed up and turn at the next intersection. The correct answer. B. Pull to the curb and look to see if it is on your street. When you hear a nearby siren or air horn and aren't sure where the emergency vehicle is, it's crucial to pull over to the right side of the road and stop safely. Remain stopped until you're certain the emergency vehicle is not approaching your location, ensuring it can pass without any hindrance. This action helps prioritize safety and allows emergency responders to reach their destination quickly. Question 12. When you park uphill on a street with a curb. A. Keep the front wheel straight and set the parking brake. B. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. C. Turn the front wheels toward the curb. D. Turn the back wheels into the curb. The correct answer. B. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. When parking on an incline with a curb, turn your wheels sharply to the left, away from the curb. This precaution prevents your vehicle from rolling into traffic if your brakes fail. Question 13. Downward-facing triangular signs. A. Indicate school zones. B. Tell drivers to yield. C. Indicate construction zones. D. Indicate railroad crossings. The correct answer. B. Tell drivers to yield. Downward-facing triangular signs signal drivers to yield. They can proceed when the road is clear and safe. Question 14. When driving on slick roads, you should A. Take turns more slowly than usual. B. Change lanes quickly. C. Accelerate quickly. D. Brake hard. The correct answer. A. Take turns more slowly than usual. Driving too fast on slippery roads is dangerous, but it becomes even riskier when navigating turns and curves. In such conditions, it's crucial to reduce your speed significantly when approaching turns and curves. Slowing down is important because slippery roads reduce your vehicle's traction and make it more challenging to maintain control. Question 15. This road sign means: A. All traffic must turn right. B. No right turn. C. All traffic must go straight ahead. D. A road joins from the right. The correct answer: D. A road joins from the right. This sign signifies an upcoming intersection where a road joins from the right. It alerts drivers to be prepared for traffic merging from the right side at the intersection ahead. Question 16. What does a flashing yellow traffic light mean? A. Merging traffic. B. Proceed with caution. C. Pedestrian crossing. D. Come to a full stop. The correct answer: B. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow traffic light serves as a warning signal. It indicates that you should proceed with caution when you encounter it at an intersection. This means you can continue driving but be prepared to slow down or stop if necessary, as other vehicles may have the right of way or unexpected conditions could exist ahead. It's a reminder to exercise vigilance and ensure safety when approaching the intersection. Question 17. When approaching a railroad crossing, drivers must stop within _ of the first rail, when indicated to do so. A. 70 feet. B. 50 feet. C. 15 feet. D. 5 feet. The correct answer: B. 50 feet. When approaching a railroad crossing with warning lights flashing, lowered crossing gates, or other stop signals, both drivers and pedestrians must come to a stop. They should do so within a range of 15 to 50 feet from the nearest rail of the railroad. This ensures safety and compliance with railroad crossing regulations. Question 18. This road sign means: A. You're about to enter a one-way street the wrong way. B. School crossing ahead. C. Do not drive in this lane. D. Traffic turning left on the green light must yield to oncoming traffic. The correct answer: D. Traffic turning left on the green light must yield to oncoming traffic. The sign is used in conjunction with a traffic signal to inform drivers that when they want to make a left turn, they do not have the right of way. Instead, they must yield to oncoming traffic and wait until it's safe to make their left turn. This sign clarifies the rules for left-turning vehicles at the intersection and helps ensure safe and orderly traffic flow. Question 19. The driver's left arm and hand are extended downward. This hand signal means that the driver plans to: A. Turn left. B. Turn right. C. Stop. D. Start up. The correct answer: C. Stop. When a driver's left arm and hand are extended downward, they are using a hand signal to indicate their intention to stop. If you're following a driver using this signal, be prepared to adjust your driving and slow down because they are likely coming to a stop or slowing down significantly. Question 20. When passing other vehicles: A. Check your mirrors and blind spots. B. Honk your horn at least 3 times. C. Re-enter your lane within 10 feet of the passed vehicle. D. There is no need to signal. The correct answer: A. Check your mirrors and blind spots. To pass safely, check mirrors and blind spots, use the turn signal, and return to your lane when you see the front of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Question 21. Passing is prohibited: A. On hills and curves. B. At intersections. C. At railroad crossings. D. All of the above. The correct answer. D. All of the above. Passing another vehicle is both unlawful and unsafe at specific locations, including hills, curves, intersections, and railroad crossings. These areas pose increased risks and reduced visibility, making passing dangerous and prohibited by traffic regulations. Question 22. When driving in rain, you must A. Use low-beam headlights. B. Use high-beam headlights. C. Use parking lights. D. Use no lights. The correct answer. A. Use low-beam headlights. In rainy conditions, using your low-beam headlights is recommended. Low-beam headlights illuminate the road immediately in front of your vehicle without casting a strong glare, which can help improve visibility when it's raining. Rain can cause water to accumulate on the road surface, reducing traction and making it harder to see clearly. High beams should be avoided in the rain, as they can reflect off raindrops and create a blinding effect. Question 23. A driver approaching a flashing red traffic signal must A. Slow down at the light. B. Drive carefully without stopping. C. Merge to the right. D. Stop before entering the intersection. The correct answer. D. Stop before entering the intersection. A flashing red light requires you to come to a complete stop, yield to both traffic and pedestrians, and proceed only when it's safe. At a railroad crossing, a flashing red light signifies an approaching train. You must yield to the train and continue only after the flashing lights stop and all other warning devices deactivate. Question 24. You are driving when it starts to sleet or snow. You should A. Keep your windshield and mirrors clear. B. Allow additional distance between your vehicle and the vehicles that you are following. C. Approach all vehicles with caution. D. All of the above. The correct answer. D. All of the above. In snowy weather, ensure your windshield and mirrors are clear for visibility. In wet and cold conditions, increase your following distance since a slippery road surface requires more distance for your vehicle to come to a stop safely. This helps maintain control and avoid accidents. Question 25. If a traffic light is out of order, drivers should A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Treat the intersection as a roundabout. C. Drive without stopping but proceed with caution. D. Assume they have the right-of-way. The correct answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When a traffic light is not working, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. The first driver to reach the intersection has the right-of-way. Question 26. This sign means A. Pedestrians walking along the road ahead. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Pedestrians must not cross here. D. Be alert for construction workers on the road. The correct answer. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign indicates a pedestrian crossing, alerting drivers to the potential presence of pedestrians. It serves as a warning for drivers to be cautious and prepared to yield the right-of-way to pedestrians in the vicinity. Question 27. When approaching a steady green traffic light, drivers should A. Continue driving, unless there are vehicles or pedestrians already in the intersection. B. Stop if a police officer is nearby. C. Treat the intersection like a four-way stop. D. Come to a complete stop before proceeding. The correct answer. A. Continue driving, unless there are vehicles or pedestrians already in the intersection. Approaching an intersection with a steady green traffic light, you should yield to pedestrians in the crosswalk and any vehicles still in the intersection. You can proceed, but do so at a speed that allows you to slow down and stop if the light changes before you reach the intersection, ensuring safety for everyone. Question 28. If you need to slow down while driving on a slippery road, the first thing you should do is A. Firmly apply your brakes. B. Take your foot off the gas pedal. C. Apply your parking brake. D. Pump your brakes. The correct answer. B. Take your foot off the gas pedal. When slowing down on a slippery road, start by lifting your foot off the gas pedal. If additional slowing is necessary, gently and steadily apply the brake pedal to avoid skidding or losing control of the vehicle. Question 29. Roads freeze quickly when they are A. Flat. B. Curvy. C. In the sun. D. Shaded. The correct answer. D. Shaded. In cold or wet weather, be cautious on road sections shaded by trees or buildings. These areas freeze faster and are the last to dry, making them more slippery and potentially hazardous for driving. Question 30. Increase your following distance when A. Driving behind a large vehicle that blocks your vision. B. Exiting an expressway. C. Following a motorcycle. D. All of the above. The correct answer. D. All of the above. Increase following distance when behind a large vehicle, in bad weather, heavy traffic, exiting an expressway, following a motorcycle or bicycle, or when someone is tailgating for safety. Question 31. You may pass another vehicle A. In a curve or on a hill because the chance is small that another vehicle is coming. B. By using the shoulder of the highway. C. If your lane is next to a solid yellow line and the passing lane is clear ahead. D. None of the above. The correct answer. D. None of the above. Avoid passing on hills or in curves as it can be dangerous due to limited visibility and the risk of causing a collision. It's also illegal to pass on the highway shoulder or over a solid yellow line. Question 32. Pentagonal signs indicate A. No passing zones. B. School zones. C. Speed limits. D. Railroad crossings. The correct answer. B. School zones. Pentagonal signs are used to indicate that you are approaching or within a school zone. These signs are a warning for drivers to be extra cautious and alert, particularly regarding the presence of children and pedestrians. It's important to drive with heightened attention, reduce your speed, and watch out for potential hazards in the vicinity of a school to ensure the safety of everyone, especially during school hours when children are arriving or leaving the premises. Question 33. This road sign means A. Hunting area. B. State park. C. Deer crossing. D. Wildlife preserve. The correct answer. C. Deer crossing. This sign serves as a warning that deer may cross the road in the vicinity. To stay safe, reduce your speed, stay vigilant, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 34. A driver can legally pass on the right side of another vehicle. A. If the vehicle is waiting to turn left and there is an available passing lane. B. Even if it means driving off the pavement. C. On a narrow bridge. D. At any time. The correct answer. A. If the vehicle is waiting to turn left and there is an available passing lane. You can legally pass on the right of a vehicle or bicycle that is turning left or waiting to turn left when there's an available passing lane or on a multi-lane road with two or more lanes going in the same direction. However, it's never allowed to drive off the road to pass another vehicle, as this can be dangerous and against traffic laws. Question 35. This sign shows one type of A. Right turn. B. Intersection. C. Lane change. D. Road curve. The correct answer. B. Intersection. This sign warns drivers that a T-shaped intersection is approaching, where the road they are on will end, and they will need to either turn left or right. It's a cautionary sign indicating the road's layout ahead. Question 36. A flashing red light on a traffic signal means A. The same thing as a stop sign. B. The traffic signal is broken. C. You do not have to come to a complete stop. D. Driving conditions are dangerous. The correct answer. A. The same thing as a stop sign. A flashing red light has the same meaning as a stop sign. When you see one, come to a complete stop, yield to the right-of-way to appropriate traffic and pedestrians, and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 37. Lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions are divided by lines. A. Wide. B. Red. C. Black. D. Yellow. The correct answer. D. Yellow. Yellow lines on a road are used as a traffic marking to separate lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions. These lines help drivers by indicating the center of the road and ensuring that vehicles traveling in opposite directions stay in their respective lanes. It's a visual guide that helps maintain traffic order and safety, reducing the risk of head-on collisions by keeping vehicles traveling in the same direction separated from each other. Question 38. Your ability to stop is affected by A. Signal lights. B. Other cars on the road. C. The time of day. D. The condition of the road. The correct answer. D. The condition of the road. The condition of the road significantly impacts your ability to stop your vehicle. When road conditions are poor, such as when they are slippery, you should decrease your speed to maintain control of your vehicle. Driving too fast on slippery roads puts you at risk because it can be challenging to stop safely. Question 39. What should you do when an emergency vehicle is approaching while displaying flashing red or blue lights? A. See if you can reach your destination before the emergency vehicle catches up to you. B. Continue driving but try to stay out of its way. C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. D. Stop in the middle of an intersection. The correct answer. C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. You should yield to emergency vehicles displaying sirens, air horns, and flashing red, blue, or white lights. When possible, move to the right side of the road. If you're in an intersection, continue through it before pulling over to make way for the emergency vehicle. Question 40. This road sign means A. Divided highway begins. B. A steep grade is ahead. C. The overpass ahead has a low clearance. D. Two lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions are about to merge. The correct answer. C. The overpass ahead has a low clearance. This sign serves as a warning to drivers that there is an overpass up ahead with limited vertical clearance. It advises drivers not to continue if their vehicle's height exceeds the measurement specified on the sign, which in this case is 13 feet, 6 inches. If a vehicle is taller than the indicated clearance, it may not be able to pass safely under the overpass, potentially leading to a collision or damage to the vehicle. Question 41. Lanes of traffic moving in the same direction are divided by lines. A. Yellow. B. White. C. Red. D. Black. The correct answer. B. White. Solid white lines are used to separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and mark the right edge of the road. Driver should remain within the lane delineated by a solid white line. Broken white lines are also used to separate lanes of traffic moving in the same direction, but they can be crossed when it's safe to pass another vehicle or change lanes. Yellow lines are used to separate lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions, helping drivers stay in their appropriate lanes when facing oncoming traffic. Crossing a solid yellow line is generally prohibited, and caution should be exercised when crossing a broken yellow line to pass another vehicle. Question 42. You may drive in HOV lanes if A. You are driving faster than the flow of traffic. B. You are driving more slowly than the flow of traffic. C. Your vehicle has 2 or more occupants. D. You are trying to get somewhere quickly. The correct answer. C. Your vehicle has 2 or more occupants. Certain highways have a dedicated left lane known as an HOV, high occupancy vehicle, lane, which is reserved for vehicles with 2 or more occupants or hybrid/low emission vehicles. These lanes are marked with signs and diamond pavement symbols and are separated by a striped buffer zone. Vehicles are only allowed to enter and exit the HOV lane at specified points. Question 43. Drivers must have a minimum of _ in both personal injury protection, PIP, insurance coverage and property damage liability, PDL, insurance coverage. A. $20,000. B. $10,000. C. $5,000. D. $1,000. The correct answer. B. $10,000. Florida's no-fault law mandates that anyone responsible for a vehicle in Florida must show evidence of valid PIP, personal injury protection, and PDL, property damage liability, insurance during vehicle registration. This insurance must include at least $10,000 in PIP coverage and $10,000 in PDL coverage. Question 44. This road sign means A. No right turn. B. Curve. C. Turn right or left. D. Traffic flows only in the direction of the arrow. The correct answer. D. Traffic flows only in the direction of the arrow. The one-way sign signals that traffic is allowed to move in only the direction indicated by the arrow on the sign. Question 45. When driving on slippery roads, you should A. Use alternate routes. B. Drive as you would on dry roads. C. Increase your following distance. D. Avoid crossing bridges or intersections. The correct answer. C. Increase your following distance. When driving on slippery roads, you should extend your following distance behind the vehicle ahead of you. This is because it may take more time and distance to bring your vehicle to a stop on slippery surfaces compared to normal road conditions. Question 46. Your chances of being in a collision begin to increase after consuming A. 4 alcoholic drinks. B. 3 alcoholic drinks. C. 2 alcoholic drinks. D. 1 alcoholic drink. The correct answer. D. 1 alcoholic drink. Consuming any amount of alcohol, even just 1 drink, significantly increases the risk of being involved in a car crash. It's essential to understand that no one can drink alcohol and drive safely, regardless of their experience behind the wheel. Driving under the influence of alcohol is dangerous and unlawful. Question 47. To help relieve fatigue on a long trip, it is a good idea to A. Stop and rest every 2 hours. B. Do arm exercises every hour. C. Drive with one eye open at a time. D. Change feet on the gas pedal. The correct answer. A. Stop and rest every 2 hours. To prevent fatigue during a long trip, it's advisable to take a short break every 2 hours. If you start feeling drowsy, it's crucial to pull over in a safe location and either take a nap or consider finding accommodations to stay for the night to ensure your safety and the safety of others on the road. Question 48. This road sign means: A. Roundabout ahead. B. No passing zone. C. Left turn yield on green. D. Traffic signal ahead. The correct answer: D. Traffic signal ahead. This sign serves as a warning to drivers that there is a traffic signal, such as a red, yellow, and green signal, up ahead on the road. It advises drivers to reduce their speed and be ready to come to a complete stop when they reach the traffic signal. Essentially, it's a cautionary sign that alerts drivers to an upcoming intersection or point where they may need to obey traffic signal instructions, so they should be prepared to halt their vehicles if the signal is red. Question 49. You must pull over to the edge of the road and allow an emergency vehicle to pass. A. Regardless of your direction. B. Only if it is following you. C. Only if it is approaching you from the opposite direction. D. None of the above. The correct answer: A. Regardless of your direction. You should always pull over to the right side of the road and come to a stop when you encounter an emergency vehicle with flashing lights, whether it's approaching from behind or the opposite direction. Question 50. A stop sign is shaped like an: A. Rectangle. B. Square. C. Circle. D. Octagon. The correct answer: D. Octagon. An octagonal shape is exclusively reserved for stop signs. Any sign with 8 sides conveys the same message. It instructs drivers to come to a full stop at the designated point before continuing. This shape and color combination are universally recognized as a clear and unambiguous signal for drivers to halt their vehicles.